Welcome to Blue Collar Money. My name is Rigo Hernandez. I work as a collision repair technician, and in today's video is giving you guys an introduction and a little bit of my background. So let's get into it. So my journey in personal finance started when I was around 20 to 21 years old. The first book I read on personal finance was Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And so at first, when I read this book, it was a really great book. It gave me new insights into new things. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it's more of a story, and it doesn't give you detailed, actionable. It doesn't give you a laid out plan. The book that I read shortly after that was Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, and to me, that kind of changed my outlook on my finances. Dave Ramsey gives a plan that anybody can pick up and follow and really change their finances. Around 22 to 23 years old, I got married, and when me and my wife first got married, we made a couple of mistakes. We bought a car. We bought two new cars. She got a 2016 Toyota Corolla. I had a 2012 Subaru WRX. For the first year that we got married, we were living with my mom, and we were going to move out on our own. Me being a little bit scared, I said, you know what? We need to sell both of these cars so that we can make sure that we're going to be able to afford our apartment and live on our own. And so that's exactly what we did. We sold both of our cars. We got rid of them. And you would think after we sold those and got out of debt, we were going to be free and we were going to follow Dave Ramsey's plan 100%. That's not what happened. So once we sold those cars, we got into a cash car, and we got used to not having extra payments. We got used to not having debt. So we were just kind of spending money everywhere and anywhere that we could. I mean, we were going out to eat every single weekend. We were buying things for ourselves. We were going on vacation, and we were just blowing a lot of money, and I wasn't even budgeting. We were just using credit cards, and not that we ever got to a lot of credit card debt. I would pay it off every month, but it was definitely excessive usage and not budgeting. I just didn't know where my money was going. So as long as I made rent, everything was fine. So a couple years ago, some things had happened in my life where I needed to look at my finances a little deeper. So my wife had to get out of her stressful job, so she took like a month off of work, and I was on my way to work on my electric scooter, and I got hit by a car. Shortly before that, I got into debt for a toolbox that I needed for my job. And with all those three things happening, they kind of happened fast. And even before that, I had went to the dentist to get my wisdom tooth taken out. And that year was just wild. Things just were happening back to back to back. And after those things happened, ending 2023 and going into 2024, I said, okay, I need to budget, I need to have a plan, and I need to get back on the Dave Ramsey's baby steps. So late 2023, I got a second job at Target. So I worked at the body shop, and I started to work at Target for extra shifts. My wife had picked up another job, so we were working. I started budgeting. I use a budgeting app called YNAB, and YNAB has been great. It gives me everything on my phone. I can just go through and modify my budget, and definitely for me, it's been a game changer. So once I got my finances dialed in, and once I started upping my income, we started to cut back on a couple things. All of 2024 was really getting out of debt. So going in and out of debt and going through those things that had happened in our life with, losing the job and just medical stuff, I said, you know what, yes, I need to go back and get on that Dave Ramsey plan. And so that's what we did. 2024 was this year of paying off debt, getting our finances in order. And now in 2025, 2024, I started off the year with like $8,000+ in debt. Now in 2025, I have 10,000 in savings, and it feels great. This channel, I just want to be able to inspire and encourage more of you that you guys can do this as well. And I want to document my process and to show that financial dependence is for everybody. One of the problems I've seen in personal finance is that a lot of these people that make these videos, they're college graduates, they're super smart, they're like excellent, and I didn't see that anybody like me that could do it. Somebody blue collar understands where I come from. And so the aim with this YouTube channel is to encourage and inspire other blue collar workers, and not just blue collar workers, but to show that anybody can do this, to show that financial independence is a possibility for anybody. And I want to document my personal finance journey. So if you want to follow along, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and follow me.